Welcome to the Strenuous Life Radio, the podcast where leaders, entrepreneurs, men and women learn the essentials and soft skills of the strenuous life. And now, more improvements. Well, J.R. Hendrick. Hey, what do we say to go ahead and put the hammer down and show? I hope you guys are in for this. You're in for a treat. Now, I know we've been talking a lot of things about business and personal development. But we'll get back to the good stuff, I promise. But, you know what they say? Those who don't know history are bound to repeat it. Now, I'm not talking like some of the news pundits, the Doomsday, World War II, and all that stuff. No, listen to me. No. Even some of the good history. We're talking about the two wives of Theodore Roosevelt. We'll start with wife number 2 because Teddy Roosevelt's history was first with her. Edith Roosevelt. They were like childhood friends. They seemed to play together. They talked history, all kinds of interesting things. Things were going well with them. Teddy even asked her in his boyhood if she'd marry him. She said no. Well, one day they had a quarrel and they parted ways. He went off to Harvard. And that was of course, in 1876, if I remember correctly. And he graduated in 1880. In 1882, he married wife number 1, Alice Hathaway Lee. Now, Alice was a popular, vivacious girl. Just what Theodore needed to start his life. Now, when Edith heard about that, she was crushed. You can't say that you can blame her. But between 2 years or less, the bottom came out at Theodore Roosevelt's life. On this certain day, Alice Roosevelt gave birth to a daughter who would later become the wife of Congressman Longworth. Alice Roosevelt Longworth. Not long after that, Alice Roosevelt and Teddy Roosevelt's mother died within hours of each other. And he's crushed. He's crushed to the bones. So what's the poor old boy about to do, He'd had health problems up and down all his life. Asthma. Shoot, I struggle with asthma. I just do what I can to overcome it. Now, I want you to listen to me. This is the blessing of it. Teddy Roosevelt drops his baby daughter off at his sister's house so she could take care of him. All broken-hearted and grieved, Teddy decides, you know what? I'm getting out of Dodge. I'm tired of the political circle. I'm not running for state assembly like I did back in 1880. So he goes to the Badlands of North Dakota. You might say, why would he do that? His personality. Let me tell you something, his personality, because he knows the Badlands will help him get better. So he goes to the Badlands. man, it was was in 1884. He would come home to New York in time to be with his sister on certain holidays, especially Christmas. Well, one of those times home, he become fond of wife number 2, Edith, again. And he asked her to marry him. And she said yes. Finally, a love story that's all falling apart. Hopes and childhood dreams about to come true. Now, Edith was more of a proper woman, but not as proper as maybe Teddy. She went around, told her friends about the engagement. Now, the way he was brought up, you wasn't supposed to say anything about it until the groom was sure everything was ready. Teddy Roosevelt kind of had a Victorian-style attitude towards marriage. I did this on some research, okay? Here's the blessing. It didn't happen. Because Roosevelt's sister told him that those two had been fond of each other since childhood, and they were destined to get married. And so Teddy had to put his pride and a little bit of his Victorian principles aside. He returns home in December of 1886. Next thing you know, Teddy and Edith are married. And I think they have about 9 kids. I'm not sure totally. So here's this young family in the White House. Teddy and Edith. Vivacious. Popular. Finally, a young family in the White House that they could come to know and love. Now, y'all may not know this, but Theodore Roosevelt was the author of The Strenuous Life. And the reason why the James Hendrick Empowerment instituted the Strenuous Life Radio, so that you can understand. That's why I brought in this speech at this crucial time. Now listen to me. I know this is probably late. We didn't mention this, but, well, truth has to be known. I hope you guys are sitting there. You got your utensils ready, all right? You got your utensils ready. And you're getting ready. You sitting down, napkin in your lap, and you've said a blessing, and you're ready to just delve into eating this good historical tidbits. Because a strenuous life involves knowing history. It involves knowing history, whether you want to know it or not. Hope you guys enjoy it. Now, I hope you enjoy this new Strenuous Life. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of the Strenuous Life family. It's J.R. Hendrick saying until next time, don't you just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can get up there and have what others can't. And with that, like my daddy always said to me, son, you think strong, and you live strong, and you live the strenuous life. God bless you. Take care now, you.